Sure. Hey, Grant. With the team with multiple skills bigs like you and Al and Robert, how much do you think that helps an offense out with guys that can both be big and think the ball around the perimeter a little bit?
I think it's very important, especially in the league that we're in today. You have guys that can allow you to play make a little bit more through your bigs, and even when they set screens, when they roll, you can really just trust them to make the right read, whether that's kicking out to the corner or playing the other big. Like that's very vital right now, especially with the amount of switching that goes on and the amount of different coverages you see. So thankfully we have 3 of those, maybe 4 if you want to count it. Well, shit, we had a whole team if you want to count it, but we're just thankful that we have a makeup that way.
Where do you want to take the greatest strides as a player?
Me, just consistency. Biggest thing for me is just trying to stay consistent throughout the whole year, not go through ups and downs, and be a person that is just relied on and reliable. That's probably my most important thing. Everything else will take care of itself.
And how has Al helped you grow as a player?
Just watching him and his routines. He's very, very detailed. He gets in and gets out. He's like a very big vet to me. And I'm really thankful that he's around, because you see how, and he just pulls me aside during the game, after the game, just having a good conversation about what he saw, what I should do in a situation rather than this. Similar to the Kevin Porter play tonight when I wrapped him up. He said, you did a good job, running your feet, just kind of go vertical from at the rim rather than taking the foul there, because yes, you did the right thing and not letting him get the shot off, but I think you could have probably done a better job of just staying vertical. So he's been very important to his team.
So when you're left open and you have the green light to shoot, how comfortable is that? Are you getting more comfortable in that role because you know you're going to get open at times when they're collapsing on Jason?
Oh, yeah. As time goes on, then I start respecting a little bit more and more, and that's something that's just continued to be practiced on. For me, just being able to knock down the open shots gives us a lot more versatility to our offense. They can't shrink in as much as they would like to, especially on our superstar players. So it makes the jobs easier for Jason and Jalen and Smart and Dennis and everyone else, being able to get downhill to the rim. And that's just kind of my role. So I'm embracing it fully and trying to be the best at it.
Great. We can go to some Zoom questions. First one is from John Corrales.
Grant, you talked about in the past, you've added weight to guard centers, and then you drop weight, to get to this. How difficult is it to get to this point here where you're constantly trying to have to remake yourself to try and fill a role here?
It's a difficult job, but it's what I signed up for. Providing value to this team in any way possible, whatever they need me to do. And that's something that I've tried to take pride in, being a versatile guy, a guy that can stay on the floor no matter what situation is on. So if I ever get to a point where that's not important to me, then I'll be out this league. So that's the biggest thing for me, is just whatever they need me to do, whether that's be able to guard the 5s in the league, the 4s in the league, the 2s, the 3s, the 1s, and then be able to knock down shots. Whatever they ask, I'll do.
Follow-up question from John.
2 years ago, Jaylen Brown said the guys were calling you Ben Simmons when you were over the start of the league, the start of your career. Are they calling you anything else in the locker room now?
Not at all. But even just looking back to that, it's just impressive for me just to see how far I've come, and just trying to stay grounded, stay humble, and understand that the hard work is paying off, but it still has a lot more to go. And that's just a step-by-step process. And they encouraged me ever since the beginning. They've been telling me to keep shooting. We know how good of a shooter you are, and hopefully that continues to show.
Suichi Terada.
Hey, Grant, just wondering what was the post-game shower like? And I think, were you the one to give him the ball after the game, after the buzzer went off?
Just to give the game ball to Ime. That was the biggest thing. So I think Rob was just calling for the ball for that. But usually you do that in the locker room. So it's just what Rob wanted to do. So it was kind of one of those and Aaron tried to throw it to me. It's not even a turnover. It's a team turnover. So it's kind of hilarious. But we were just trying to get that ball to Ime.
Bob Tron.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, Grant. Tonight's reset after struggling, double overtime and then the the difficult game against Toronto. As a group, were you guys talking about it? I know it's a long season, but tonight, obviously, a great effort from you guys.
You just have to take that step. We knew coming into this game, they're one of the best offensive rebound teams in the league. They're a physical team. They have a size, and we got punked the last game, as Ime said. So we were trying to take pride and not show that ever again, and just come out here and compete at the highest level because we have a lot of talent in this team, a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential. So still figuring it out, but we know it's the beginning of the season, but this is where you kind of take the strides and you try and grow it throughout the year.
Question will go back to Suichi Terada.
Yeah, guys, sorry. Just what was the post game shower like after the game?
Post game shower like? It was cool.
For Ime, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was dope. Just because that's a historic win for him. That's his first of many, and he's been a great not only mentor to me, but great coach and great person since the moment he walked through the door. So we all think highly of him. And we're fortunate to have him here. So we just want to show him that love and that respect that you deserve as a head coach who gets your first win in the NBA.
Wrap it up right there. Thank you, Grant.